Gorgeous looking cloverleaf lies in wait for the opening day of competition in Pool B of barrel racing. Another big crowd taking in the action in the world's greatest outdoor show on earth. And let's look at the field. All right. 5 of the world's top 10, including last year's world champion, Sherry Cervi, the reigning Stampede champion, Jean Winters, also in the mix, but a really tall order for her.
And Taylor Jacob was Rookie of the Year last year as well and had a successful Stampede. And Fallon Taylor on baby float sitting second in the world currently.
Lisa Lockhart, great year, a big $100,000 win, the American, but now with her big horse here today. So, as we've seen in this sport, it's a partnership, and you really need a horse you can count on and have great trust in the dash around the cloverleaf. Sherry Cervi, the reigning world champ, a 4-time world champion from Marana, Arizona, will lead off. She had the fastest time in Calgary last year at 17:19. The times were a little slower yesterday after the rain the night before, but this is a nice, dry, fast track.
And this is Stingray MP Meter My Hay, registered name. I love Sherry's style. She just says, keep it simple, get past the barrels and turn back. But she's so technically correct. She'll come up to this barrel, shoulders are forward, her hand will drop down. She's kicking, rolling Stingray all the way around that barrel. Set the pace.
And the pace is 17:56. A great time to start off here in Pool B. 17.56 seconds to the 4-time world champ, who has won more than $2.7 million in career earnings and more than 75 trophies. All right, Trula Churchill is from Nebraska. This is her 3rd Stampede.
And she's on Worm. This is her 9-year-old gelding, Streak of Fling, and Jetta Rita are on his papers and knocks that second barrel. That's a +5 penalty. You can see Worm is really sticking his ribs in and his shoulder in. Disengages the hindquarters.
So 17.77 seconds for Trula Churchill. Add the 5-second penalty. It's 22.77. It takes her out of contention. Lisa Lockhart from South Dakota, the $100,000 winner at the American in Arlington, Texas in March, is underway.
And she's on Chisholm, coming way back from that alley. He gets pretty anxious, even though he's 16 years old, but she describes him as so consistent. Watch her hand. She's like a jockey. She's pumping him. That's like a gas pedal. Going forward, he knows his line. Turn around that barrel and burn for home.
Lockhart on her backup horse, 17:65, in 2nd place behind Sherry Cervi.
She looks up at 3rd, direct line. Don't look down at that barrel. You want to look at the road. Ride on the road.
All right, Lisa Lockhart, reigning Canadian champion. First American to win at Canadian Finals Rodeo. Michelle McLeod is from Whitesboro, Texas. It's her first appearance here at the Calgary Stampede. She was 5th 1 year ago in the world standings.
And currently she's sitting 5th, and she's going to sneak in that gate and get a direct line to the first barrel. She's on a stud horse called Slick by Design, 7 years old. She's only been riding this horse for a year and a half. She's not the owner. The owner is High Point Performance Horses, and she describes him as hind-end powered. He likes to just fly past those barrels and roll back.
17:75 for Michelle McLeod and Slick by Design.
You can see all that power generated by his hind end.
That leaves Michelle in 3rd place. Here's the defending Calgary Stampede champion, Jean Winters. Came through the wild card round last year after a tough go, no money won in pool competition.
And she's on Zan. Cricket's Peppy Zan is his favorite name. You can see he really drops out from underneath of her as she approaches those barrels. She has to make sure her center of balance is right in the middle of his back to not knock him off. And this is going to be a clean run for Jean.
17:40 is her best time ever in Calgary, and she just misses that. 17:52. but it's enough to take the lead.
So impressive. She said she's just been rodeoing a little bit. She actually describes Zan as being a little bit fat right now.
Zan gets her to the line with the lead time at 17.52 seconds. In her second appearance here at the Calgary Stampede, the rookie winning it all a year ago. Really had no place even being in the showdown based on what happened in the pool, but then she fought back through the wild card round. And as they harrow and groom the Cloverleaf course, we'll remind you that the Rangeland Derby, the GMC Rangeland Derby